Forward, sponsored by MPW Mocklink TV and Mocklink Internet, online at mpw.org. Each weekday morning, our local talk segment brings you the people who are helping move our community forward. Let's start the show.
Good morning, AM 860 and FM 95.1 KWPC. I'm Jordan Davis. Thanks for joining us here this morning for Moving Forward. One real quick, say hello to Mocklink Phone, your new local phone company. Fiber customers get it now. Switching is easy, and you can keep your old number. Learn more at mpw.org. Once again, I'm Jordan Davis. This is Moving Forward. Joining us in the studio here this morning, Coach Jake Mueller. How are you, Coach?
Doing well. Thanks for having me.
Well, we're really excited to have you in. There's a lot to talk about now. I know that we're right in the middle of summer, but I'm sure you guys have a lot going on. I know that Lift-a-thon is coming up not too long from now, sometime in July, late July. So we'd like to hear about that, and then maybe a little bit about the upcoming season too. But let's start with Lift-a-thon.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, it's just it's an event that we do every year. It's been going on for quite a while. It started before I was the head coach, and it's a night where it is a fundraiser where our kids ask for sponsors pledges to support our program based upon how they do at the workout. So it's kind of like the culmination of our off season a little bit. We do it the last Monday before we start our Muskie football camp. And so on that night, kids come in, all of our high school players come in, and we test them on a number of different things. It's a little bit like the NFL Combine, kind of like they're going to test on the older kids will test on a few of their like core lifts, and then they'll also test on their 40 and their broad jump and the vertical, and just kind of gives them a chance to see where they're at as far as the progress improvements they've made over the summer. And we do invite parents and community members, anybody who would like to come out and watch. Just gives them a chance to see what our kids have been doing all summer and kind of the progress they've been making. And so it's kind of a twofold thing. It's a good night for the kids to work out and show people what they've been doing, and then it's a great fundraiser. It's been a really good fundraiser for our program, and it's just kind of the night that's transitioning from what's been going on all summer in our off season to as soon as that's over, now it's actually football season. The next day is our camp, and we're going. So it's kind of a nice little transition piece for our program.
Gotcha. Now, how do the funds actually come in for the fundraiser? What are people's donation options?
Yeah, they can donate towards an individual player based upon the amount of time or hours that they're working that night. Most just do like a flat pledge towards the kid.
Gotcha.
So that's generally how it works.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then our kids earn prizes based upon the amount of pledges or fundraising that comes in their name. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, so they earn stuff. Yep.
See, so the harder they work and the more people see that and they get
Yep.
I see.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. That's a good way to keep the kids motivated.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really good. And the funds that they generate from that all go back to the kids in our program. We go to a team camp every year, and our kids pay for part of it, but a good chunk of it is paid by the fundraising from that go through our Muscatine Football Club, and they get meals paid for and a lot of auxiliary items that we need for our program to be a good program. We need to raise funds for it, so that's a huge event as far as that's concerned.
I see. Okay, and now, so some of the stuff that you guys are doing over the summer, like what can you do now? What are the rules? No contact until quite a bit later. So a lot of it'll just be, I'm sure, cardio and lifting and stuff like that over the summer.
Yeah, you can do football skills and drills. You just can't do anything with shoulder pads and helmets right now. Mm-hmm. You can work with bags and stuff like that. So it's we can get a lot accomplished in the summertime, which is good because they've taken away so many practices at the beginning of the season with no two-a-days. That's 5 to 6 practices that we normally would have had. So that kind of puts a little bit more pressure on you to make sure that you get a lot more accomplished in the summer.
You're getting the most out of every single practice that you can get in.
Absolutely. Yep.
And it's important because even in the summer I think would be a really good time for those kids to be building endurance because you're working in the heat.
Yeah.
So you're getting used to putting your body to the limit.
Yeah, that's right. And but we do we start early, so we go at 6:30, and we're off the field by about 7:50, and then we go in the weight room. So it's fairly warm yet then most of the time. But we try to get them done before it's too bad outside.
Yeah. Do you think the guys have a lot of fun when they come out in the mornings, even though it is so early? They have a good time in practice.
Usually, depends on the day. They are still high school kids, but I think they enjoy having the rest of the day off. We're done with our stuff by 9 o'clock, and so they've got the rest of the day to do whatever they feel like doing. We still want kids to be kids and have jobs and play baseball and get involved with their church and do whatever. So it's kind of the fine line between we want to make sure that we have a committed group of kids and run a great program that is competitive and puts the Muscatine having the best program we possibly have, and yet we understand the importance of having some time off in some summer and being a kid too. So it's that balance that you try to keep. But and at the end of the day, we got to make sure that we have the product out there in the fall that everyone here in town is proud of.
Absolutely. And you kind of mentioned that it's how important it is that you want the kids to be an active part of their community as well. You want them doing other stuff outside, so you get your practice done by 9 o'clock, and then they can go out and do whatever they got to do, but still get their their morning in of getting to work with the team and build up that teamwork that's going to come into play coming up in the next season. So let's talk about the next season that's coming up. Are you guys excited? Yeah,
we're really excited. Absolutely. We got a good group coming back. We had a small senior class last year, which provided some younger guys and some inexperienced guys to get on the field and got some valuable experience. And so we've got some seniors coming back that have some experience, but we will be young and inexperienced still. So we've got a very talented group of incoming sophomores that I imagine we'll bring up a few of those kids to compete with some of the upperclassmen. And I feel like we'll have a lot more competitive environment this fall to where everybody's competing and earn your way on the field, and we're excited. We feel like we have a really, really good group of senior leaders. It's not the biggest senior class we've had, but it's a group that has stayed together, has done everything we've asked, and when you have a committed group of seniors, I think you have a really good chance to do some positive things, and we're excited about that. And we got a new schedule, some new opponents, and a new district and all that. So we're really looking forward. It'll be here in no time.
I got two questions. So one, the district changed?
Yes.
So what's that look like? What's gotten mixed up?
Pretty much the whole district is new. So a lot of things have changed from last year to this year. So in the past I don't know 6 years, I think your district was the only way that you can. Your district play is the only way that you can earn your way into the playoffs. What's changed is starting this fall, you still have your district play, so district champions still automatically make the playoffs. However, in the past, 6-8 years ago, whenever we went to the district play, the first 4 games of our season didn't factor into playoff at all. So it was only your last 5, which were your district games. Now, all 9 of your games factor into a point system. So that's exciting because I like it better when every game matters towards something. And so that's going to be different. The district is still going to be a priority because the district champion gets the automatic bid. So you don't want to really leave it up to any point system if you don't have to. But our district is going to be, let me see if I can get off the top of my head. We start off week 5 will be, I'm trying to remember our schedule. I know we play City High. We play Iowa City High. We play Iowa City West, Pleasant Valley, Linn-Mar, Davenport North. That's what our district looks like. Then our non-district is Davenport Central, Davenport West, Cedar Rapids, Jefferson, and Johnston. So a lot of new opponents, a lot of new teams that we haven't seen in a while. So the only, really teams that we've played last year that we're going to play next year are Central, City High, and PV. So, a lot of new teams that we're going to be seeing and playing, and that's kind of exciting. Helps kind of refresh things and get a new opponents and So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, and you mentioned before, so you've got a strong team of seniors that are coming up, but even they're going to be seeing teams that they haven't competed against before. So that's going to be, and it's important to have that strong senior group, because even you can have a super strong team of sophomores and juniors going up into seniors, but if you don't have that leadership coming down from the seniors that have been doing it for 4 years and longer, but 4 years of high school ball, and they know what's going on, it's really important to have a strong senior.
It really is, because it just means more. You know, it's easier to have a better practice. The things that can be somewhat challenging as far as how hard they are, when you have seniors that it means something to, those things go a lot better. All the little things that can sometimes be hard for high school kids, when you got groups of seniors that they want to do it because this is their last go around, that gets everybody else to fall in line. And I feel pretty good about this group. And not that we didn't have some of that last year, we just didn't have enough of it. We didn't have enough seniors last year for whatever reason. And so this year we're really excited to have a much bigger group of committed seniors.
That's exciting. That's really exciting. Well, we're looking forward to a great season, and who knows what the weather is going to look like this year. I mean, as hot as it got as quickly as it did, so we're hoping for cool practices for you in the mornings, and some great team building going over this summer.
For sure. Yeah, we play 2 games in August, so it's going to be here real quick.
It's gonna be here quicker than we think.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, once again, this is Coach Jake Mueller joining me here in the studio for Moving Forward. Thank you so much, Coach. We really appreciate having you in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it's been a real pleasure. Once again, experience the best value in entertainment and connectivity with MockLink Internet and TV from MPNW. New subscribers save big on TV or internet, and even more when you take both. Learn more at mpw.org. Well, I'm Jordan Davis, and this has been Moving Forward with Coach Jake Mueller joining us in the studio this morning. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This has been Moving Forward on AM 860 and FM 95.1 KWPC and the voiceofmuscatine.com.
You've been listening to Moving Forward on the Voice of Muscatine, KWPC, AM 860, FM 95.1. Thanks to our sponsor, MPW Digital TV and MockLink Internet, the local providers at mpw.org. And remember, Moving Forward, each weekday at 8:15 to learn how Muscatine is on the move.